Hello everyone, we are going to be doing a very interesting reading where I am going to be pulling messages from your person and I'm going to be telling you a lot of things that they want to be telling you. Okay, so that is what I'm going to be doing. This is going to be in the form of message cards. And I also wanted to mention as well that if you wanted to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do giveaways every single month. If you wanted to purchase any personal services with me, they are always listed down below and on my website. There's personal tarot readings for various areas of your life, and there's also the personal tarot readings. So there's the giveaway which you can enter, for which all the information is in the description box. There's the personal tarot readings with me to answer questions that you have in a paid service, which is on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. And on my website, there's also the rituals for various areas of your life. There's black magic energy removal, protection ritual, rituals for chakra cleansing, healing, you know, for love, marriage, money, success, happiness, etc. And there's also the intention items which thousands of people have seen results with as well, so you can check that out on my website, and the thousands of 5-star reviews are at the bottom of my website. Okay, so everything's always in the description box below. All right, let's begin. Let's see what these messages are from your person. Oh gosh, I am so sorry, that was so loud. It's just the way that they kind of got shuffled. I do apologize. And go from the bottom. So these are like the first cards that came out. This is like a letter, you know, like the things that they would want to say to you. If they had to write a letter, how would they write it? What would they say? So I'm kind of going to go through it like that. Okay, so first and foremost, what they would say to you is that certain things that they have been posting onto social media are basically, oh gosh, how do you even say it? Are basically aimed towards you, okay? Cryptic little messages, posts, and things like that, they're actually about you. So if they post on their social media a quote or a photograph or something to do with a film, these things are actually aimed at you. Some of it may be to make you jealous, okay, is what they would say to you. Like, I'm sorry, you know, I was making some of these things because I was thinking about you, I was trying to make you jealous. There are certain things that they would also post as well, like songs that maybe both of you relate to, or special things that were really about you. And that is something that I'm really seeing here as well. My phone has to go off right at this time. But that is really what I'm seeing, is that they would post onto social media certain things to basically get to you, and certain things that also reminded them of you as well. So it's that sort of two sides energy, right? Trying to make you jealous, but also trying to show that they care about you. And that is something that they would actually tell you. And that is something that we do see here as well, is that they would tell you that they've been making basically posts about you on social media indirectly. Okay, so I know that sounds like a very strange message. It was hard to actually sort of formulate it so that you would kind of understand it, but hopefully you understood what I'm on about. Otherwise you can just be like, Moonlight, I don't have a clue what you're on about. And to that I would say, okay, let's move on to the next message. Okay, I fear a relationship with you because I don't want it to be another failed relationship. This is definitely something that they would write in a letter to you. This is probably one of the like most key things that they would write to you, is that they would literally tell you that they fear being in something so strong because in the past they have been hurt before, and they would literally tell you, listen, you know, I fear being in a relationship with you because I really just don't want it to be a resemblance of what I've been through in the past. That is actually what they would want to tell you, right? And they just don't want it to fail again, because for them, you know, it's really, really scary. And they would basically tell you something like, you know, it's a bit like a person going for 5 job interviews and failing at every single one, and then having to get up, you know, one morning to go to another one and thinking, is there any point? You know, it's that kind of mindset and energy that they are in, which is something that they would want to tell you. And so that is something that they would want to tell you, is that they kind of just don't really have a lot of energy right now, a lot of motivation right now. They don't feel so great within themselves right now, and they just don't have that energy, that uplifting energy of like, yeah, I'm going to go for it, I'm going to try, you know. They just feel really deflated right now, which is why on one hand they try to make you jealous, and on the other hand, they try to show you that they still have memories tied to you. You see why that two-sided energy is coming through? Because they're actually scared to be in a relationship with you. They fear it because of what's happened in their past, but at the same time, they don't want to let you go. And oh my gosh, are we digging very, very deep into this reading? And if you like the fact that we're digging very deep, don't forget to like this video and comment down below, because we are digging. We really are digging. Oh, and subscribe as well, okay? We're really getting to the whole truth here. And then we've got here, I need money. Speaking of digging, I don't know if that's really connected here, but they need money, you know, so they would literally tell you, I'm focused on my finances right now. I want to get, you know, the financial aspect of my life together, my career together. I really want this to be the main focus of my life at this very point in time, because they will literally make the sort of excuse of like, I can't have a relationship right now. Sorry, I'm too scared of having a relationship right now. It's just too much for me. That's what they would want to tell you. And so then basically they would point, you know, to the fact that they're just going to work on their career and their money and that side of things, and that's their main focus, you know, trying to lay low and things like that. And then we've got here, you make me want to change for the better. Still though, they'll do this thing, okay, where they will, and listen, they've done this so far, they will say, you know, like, oh, I make posts about you, right? That shows they care. And then they will say something like this, like they fear being in a relationship because they don't want it to be another failed one. So that will make you feel like, oh, but they don't care, right? And then they will say, but then they're mentioning a relationship, right? And their own personal fear, which has nothing to do with you, which will make you feel like, wait a second, but they still do care. And then they'll bring up the fact that they need to have money and they need to work on their finances, which will make you feel like, oh, but they don't care. And then they will say something like, but you make me want to change for the better, which will make you feel like, wait, but they do care. Do you understand what I'm saying? One side, then another side, then another side, then another side, and you're just thinking, do they care, don't they care, do they care, don't they care, and you're just going around in cycles and phases thinking, what is happening? And that is the fact that yes, they do care about you, okay, they do care about you, they do like you, but because they have been through past pain and trauma, they just feel like, oh my gosh, this is too scary, I don't want to repeat the past again, I can't handle this, ooh, shuts down, okay? And that is kind of what's happening here. Basically though, they would want to tell you that, you know, you do want to make them change for the better, you are a good influence in their life, you're an amazing person, and they would actually tell you something along the lines of, it's not your fault, it's me, okay? It's not you, it's me. That is literally what they would say to you. And then you would think to yourself, do they care or don't they care? And that confuses you, you know, that just makes you go, wait a second, what is the answer here, okay? And that's really what we see in this letter and this information that they want to provide to you, is that they will show both sides, you know, they will show their fear, and then they will show the fact that they really care about you, okay? And they wouldn't write those things where they write that, you know, where you feel like they care about you if they didn't care about you. So they do care about you, but because of fear, they run away from that right now. Okay, Instagram follows. So we have got some activity happening on social media. If you don't have Instagram, whatever social media you have, there could be some activity from their side on your profiles, which they can actually admit to you as well, is that they were trying to basically keep tabs and figure out what you were doing because they, you know, they want to see. Then we've got here, I took you for granted, I hate myself for that. So again, there's a sense here of care towards you. Okay, they will feel embarrassed and shameful that they took you for granted and they took you around in circles when they shouldn't have done, but they still did. Okay. And then we've also got here as well, phone call. Okay. Now this is something that they can actually do, but they may even write about this to you, okay? This is like basically a secret letter from their highest self, where they would say that they do want to talk to you, they do want to communicate with you, and that they do want to come back, because they will come back. And that is something here that I feel like they would also want to message you and let you know, is that, you know, I really feel like they would say something along the lines of, if I wasn't doing this, or if I didn't feel like this, we would be together, you know. And also at the same time, you know, they would literally tell you that there's nothing wrong with you, like there's nothing wrong with you at all, and that they will tell you, I feel at some point, that they want to be back with you, because I do see communication and I do see reconciliation and a sense of things getting better between you both and them coming back into your life, which is something that we see here as well, you know. Yeah, so that is your reading. So the affirmation for your reading is, this is the whole truth, especially if it resonates with you or if you claim it. Don't forget to comment that down below and like this video and subscribe. And also TikTok and Instagram, I post short readings on there every single day, so feel free to check it out. The links are in the description box below, and I will see you all very, very soon, and take care everyone. All right, bye.